let's answer this question before us. It says, suppose that 36% of employees in a certain industry are university graduates. Let's represent university graduates with the letter G. We're also told that 27% are under 25 years of age. Let's represent being under 25 years of age with the letter U. Next. Further, 18% of the employees are university graduates aged 25 or over. So notice that this is the intersection of two things. So 18% are university graduates aged 25 years or over. So we know that university graduates, we are representing that with the letter G. And if you're aged 25 years or over, well, that's going to be U dash, because under 25 is U. So obviously the opposite of that is going to be U dash. And this 18% represents the intersection of these two things. Now, let's keep reading. The probability that an employee chosen at random is aged 25 years or over and is not a university graduate is, so what we're trying to find is the intersection of 25 years or over. So that's going to be U dash and not a university graduate. So that's going to be G dash. So we're trying to figure out the intersection of U dash and G dash. So if we come down to our Venn diagram, let's call this U dash and let's call this G dash. And the aim of the game is trying to figure out what is going to be right here. That's what we're trying to find. So how are we going to do that? So let me actually put that in very clearly. What we're trying to find is this right here. We're trying to find U dash intersection of G dash. All right. So let's begin by trying to figure out what U dash is. We're going to find out what U dash is. Now, we could just as easily try to find out what G dash is, and you could do that. I'm just, for whatever reason, doing U dash. There's no reason behind it at all. You could do exactly the same thing for G dash, but let's just do it for U dash. So U dash. Well, we know that U dash is going to be equal to 100% minus what U is, because it's the complement of it. So U dash is going to be 100% minus, and now we know that U is 27%. So it's simply going to be U dash is going to be 73%. And all this is really telling us is that if we know that 27 are under 25, well, that means that 73 are going to be over 25. That's all that really means. Now, we can't put in this 73% into our Venn diagram, into this circle right here, because it represents the entire circle. We do not know how it is broken up into these sections right here. So, what could we do? Well, what we need to do is figure out what this is as well. What is this section right here? And what we need to know is that this section right here is U dash intersection of G. Now, why is that the case? Why is this U dash the intersection of G? Well, hopefully you can understand, well, we're in this U dash section right here, and the reason why it's G is because we're not over here. So this is G dash, so obviously it's not going to be G dash, it's going to be the opposite of it. So that means it's going to be G. So this section right here is going to be U dash intersection of G. Again, because it's going to have to be U dash, and it can't be G dash, so it's going to have to be the opposite of it, which is G. Now, are we given this information? And we absolutely are. U dash intersection of G, that's the same thing as G intersection of U dash. The order doesn't matter. So that means that this 18% is going to exist right here. And that means we can find what this is, because we know that 18 plus this is going to be equal to 73. So that means we simply have to go 73 minus 18, which is going to be 55. So that right there is going to be 55%, because 55 plus 18 is 73. So your answer is going to be 55%. And notice that we actually don't need to bother figuring out what this G dash is, because the question isn't asking it of us. So your answer is going to be 55%. Hopefully this explanation was clear.